I haven't figured out the music yet. I have no idea what's wrong here. Yeah. Hey everyone. I'll wait for the music stop. It will in a second. Hopefully it doesn't start over again. Okay, so welcome. I thought that I would do something a little different here and have a little intro and come on camera, give people a chance to. Oh, you can't hear me. Okay. One second. That's weird. Um, can you hear me now? Dang it, Bobby. I don't want. I just that in the trash. I don't know where that's coming from, but I can't get it off of here. You can hear the music or you can hear me talking. Okay, you can hear me talking. Great. Okay, hopefully that stops the music. I don't know what I'm doing with this darn thing. Just trying to make an intro. I don't know. Welcome, everybody. Let's see. Teresa, Pam, Meg, Chow, Shanna, Linda. Ba, 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 ba. Well, hi, everyone. Hi, Amber. Oh, well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. This is the first time I really come with my face on camera, but you know, people keep telling me, there goes that music again. What the heck? Do you guys hear it? It's interrupting me. Okay, let's get rid of this. Hang on. I don't know what's going on. Where's that music coming from? Do you guys hear it? Okay, let me know. Okay. Were you able to hear the music? Okay. And when music was playing, you couldn't hear me, right? Well, yeah, because it's a little behind. I don't know what to do to get rid of that music. I don't know where it's coming from, why it keeps playing. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on one second. I think I know what might be wrong. I think it's looping on um my somewhere. It's looping somewhere. Oh well. You get a blue screen. Okay. Now you can hear me. Hopefully the music doesn't come back. And I'm going to go hands down and pray um that this works. Yeah, I know, because I broke it. I'm broken. I'm broken. Sorry. There. Hands down. Hey, Cordelia. Hi, Anna. Uh, yeah, yeah. So I was trying to make an intro and an exit so that, people would have time to gather and say goodbye and all that stuff. So anyway, I want to get out my happy mail. The first one is from my friend Chow. And let's see what she sent me. What is in the box? So, first of all, I already opened this. It's a little, look at this. This is a tape dispenser. And it looks like it'll hold, I think it might hold my, hang on. Let's put this in the cat. Okay, it looks like it should go. How the heck? Okay, it goes through that hole. Yeah, that's what she said. You do see some watercolor. Oh, Shanna, I'm sorry. You having some issues? What's going on? Nobody likes a rough week. Well, apparently it takes a genius to feed the tape through this guy. Maybe his head open. Oh, his head opens. He's like a South Park Canadian. That always cracks me up at South Park. The way they portray Canadians kills me. Okay. Well, it's a little bit tight. A lot tight. Okay, so I gotta just, I guess, leave his back loose. Okay. There's Kitty Cat. And his back just stays loose, I guess, until the tape gets lower. Is it all the way in? It is. Okay. There we go. Well, hello, Jim. So, then, inside the box, here's the instructions to it. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to stick out the back. I can see it now. Aren't those cute? Have to save these for another Asian journal. I want to put a magnet on his butt so that he'll stick to my glass mat and I won't have to pick him up to get tape out. I can just pull tape out. Anyway, there's that. Then we have, these are iridescent colors, fine tech iridescent colors. And, you know, bless my friends who don't pay attention to their shopping and buy duplicates. So these are iridescent colors, and obviously they're going to mostly show up on black. So let's see. And you know what? Let's just swatch them real quick to make sure they're in the correct order. Oh, I could probably just swatch them right onto here, can't I? Yes, I can. Okay. Let's see if there's any water in this bad boy. Okay. I wonder if it'll show up on here. It won't show up on there. Okay. Let's swatch them on black. Okay, I'm not using my expensive black paper. No, no, no. Okay, I got a black. No, that's blue. I got a black card base here I can swatch it on. So this one. Ooh. You see that gold? That's really pretty. Let me zoom you guys in a bit. And that is gold. Okay, so far it's in the order of the box. Get a paper towel. Okay, this should be golden copper. And it sure is. Who, you? Yeah. Well, yeah. This should be purple, light purple. Did I just? Okay, no, I didn't. Then this should be amethyst. Oh, that's pretty. These would make great splatters. And this one should be blue sapphire. Oh, I like that blue. I like your little argument with yourself there, Cordelia. And then this one is jade. And this isn't watercolor paper, but just to kind of swatch. So they are in the correct order because I dropped one when I first opened them. So let's just leave that open and over to the side here a little bit. Over there, out of my way. Okay. Then backups. Yeah, of course they're backups. Oh, how do they look on craft? Good question. You know what? I would test them, but I'm almost out of craft, and it's a long time till payday and a lot of Christmas cards to do. So I'm not going to test them on craft. I could test them on I can test them on the box though. And then there is this die, Spellbinders. So I guess this goes with stamps, but I could definitely just cut these out and then stamp right onto them. Oops, zoom back out, T. So I've got a hello, my dear friend, and a smile. So always handy sentiments. Oh, hi, Bethany. Yep, I'm going to use the box. Great idea. And then she sent me the racetrack cutting dies, but the whole thing that she said she was going to send me, besides the paint, was this 3D embossing folder, which is this like plaster. And indeed, it's called crackle paint and not plaster, but it looks like plaster or crackle paint. There should be stamps inside. Oh, maybe. I didn't open them, Chow. Honestly. This whole box, I opened the box, looked at it real quick, and then... Oh, I see them. Okay. Okay. Oh, what did I get under my nail? So there are stamps. They're just, it's a really small little thing, so I didn't notice. Very cool. Aw. Far out. Thank you, Chow. And then these things, which are little sticker gift card holders, which I think is really neat. So that's a sticker, and it's clear, and you can stick it onto your card. Yeah, it is a cool embossing folder. Maybe we'll play with that too. Ooh, my smile fell out. Can't have that. Spellbinders is always quality. This looks like it has 3 layers. It does. Does the hello have 3 layers? Yeah. Nice. Very nice. All right, let's test those paints on craft. Let's try and find a clean side. Well, I can actually get rid of this box, so let's just do that. Where are my Tim scissors? I'll just cut a flap off of it. I love these scissors because they are heavy duty. They will cut stuff. There's some craft. I know, right? Well, or I might. You never know with me. Okay, where's the paints? Here they are. Okay. Let's see how they go on craft. There's the gold. Here's the copper gold. Here's the kind of purpley and purple gold or something. It's more like a red. I don't know though. When it dried here on this one, it did give a little bit more of a purple feel. Let's grab the purple. Push. These things are hard for me to push. It doesn't show up much. It does show up, but not a lot. You'd have to do a couple of coats. Let's do the blue, which I love this blue. do the green jade. So they show up on craft. I know that on white they won't necessarily show up, you know, wonderfully at all. I mean, you could definitely get a pearly tone, kind of like Simon's sprays. Okay. There you go. Next, let me put these things back in the box for now until I get a chance to put them away. And they're going to have to go in my use your stash pile because, you know, I've never used them. All right. So this is a pretty big haul right here. And this was sent to me, and I just got it today from Delina Albero. She's a follower that you guys will see here on occasion. And some of these things are duplicates of what they have, and they will get given away. So, we're talking a huge pile. I think I already have this one. So, brand new, never opened. I know I already have this one. And so that will get given away, and probably this one. I have always wanted this one, but did not want to pay the $39 or however much the thing cost. Couldn't afford it. So I'm super, super excited about this one here. Darn oven, how dare it. Then we have stamp sets. So these little Halloween ones, which I don't know why I've never seen these. Look how cute they are. Let's take it out of the package because part of the label. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, because his head was covered up. Funny. Let's scooch him down a little so I can see what is there. Okay, this is a woman. She's upside down, but look at her. I'll put a spell on you. Bom, bom, bom. Tim. Let me just scooch this down. This one's gently used, and I'm perfectly okay by that. I want these to scooch down, though, so I can see what's inside. Scooch you down. And you can fit there. There, now we can see them all. I don't bite usually. Love these. These are going to be so much fun. Hi, Delina. I'm glad you're here. I was just showing off this Happy Mail that came today. Yeah, getting these back in the container is an off-camera ordeal. So, and then there are these little stamps, bunches of them. Okay, and then we have some Christmas ones. I don't think I have this set. I might. I don't recognize it, and this is CMS 496, so I would say this is a couple of years old. I don't think there's a date on it, though. I'd have to look it up. You can find all that information on Tim's index or Stampers Anonymous. This is a duplicate of something I already have, I think. Love this. No, I might have the die. I don't know. I have to look. But I love these berries. This is such a gorgeous set. And love this one. It's got a Volkswagen. I've never seen this one. This is CMS 498, so it must have come out in the same year. Again, there's never a date, but cute with the little Volkswagen. And then I don't have this one. This is CMS 499, so it must have been with the same release. Great snowflakes. Wonderful wintry tree. I love the font here. CMS 500. We'll leave North Pole tonight, arrive at your house Christmas Eve, Santa Claus. I like the calendar. And of course the postcard and stamps. I mean tickets. I don't think I have many ticket type stamps. And little kind of Saturday evening post or cartoony type Santa. Now there's a duplicate of that one that I showed you earlier, the CMS 496, so that'll get given away. I believe I have this one as well, and you know what? I cut these apart. Yes, I did. And then we've got this one, which is a duplicate of something I already have. This one got sent to me from, ooh, I want to say, is it? I forget who it was, but I had to do some cards with it. And then this is the CMS 457. I have this one, I think. Yeah, I think I do. I don't buy them all, so there's that. Here's the bottle brush trees, which people love. And I have this set already, so that'll be a giveaway. And believe it or not, I have 2 of this set. So this set will be given away. And this is a great set because, you know, everything you want to say is on here. Put in one size down tape. Oh, Delina must be watching. I don't have that. I don't know if that's what she's talking about. Um, yeah, I think she is lagging. So let's play with some of these. I don't know if I feel like making a mask out of that. You know, I kind of love Volkswagen. That's not really a Volkswagen. It's probably a lorry or something, right? Hey, Tina. I really love the Halloween one. Halloween's over. Dang it, Bobby. Let's do a mixed media here. Why do I feel like I have this one, but I know I don't. I don't know. Okay. That kind of reminds me of a little bomb. Let's do the presents. I think I'm going to do presents because that'll be easy to cut out, right? You know what I'm going to do is I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to cut this open from here. Now, come on, hands. My hands don't want to work, you guys. So thank you to Chow and Delina. I have other Happy Mail, but it has nothing to do with crafting, so I'm keeping that a secret. It's not really a secret. Do I weed them? No, not usually, sometimes. Because what happens is they eventually start falling off of this thing, and especially for me. Okay, presents. Let's do watercolor. Okay. Need a piece of watercolor paper here. Got things falling apart. You should see the floor around me, friends. I am a mess. because I've got still my junk journaling stuff. Look at, I scrub my hands and there's still flour here. I forgot to feed my starter today at its normal time, so I fed it just before I came on live. Yeah, it's Happy Mail. They were sent to me, Tina. Isn't that sweet? From my friends who accidentally buy duplicates. Never mind how grody that is. I don't care. It's sticky still, so it'll hold. And let's just stamp 3 or 4 of these. Okay, I'm gonna use some sort of watercolor. Oh no! Take care, Pam. Oh, have you not used the bottle brush trees? Oh my goodness. On my Instagram, I did a tag with them. That's about all I did. See, shame on me for having these things and not always using them. I use them quite a bit, I think, on my tree journal too, if I recall. Oh, I love how that's stamped. One more. You know what, though? I think I'm going to switch colors here. I do believe I will switch colors. I'm going to go to the fallen leaves, which is more brown. Not other than to stamp off the bottle brush trees. Well, maybe we'll put them in here, but I want to get out the ones I've used already since I'm going to give away the ones that I haven't used. I have to go over and find them in my Christmas stuff. I don't quite have my Christmas stuff out yet because, as I described earlier, on my floor, never mind. There's no room on my floor. If you can believe that. Okay, Tina. Cats with the zoomies, always a fun. Yeah, these will be super easy to fussy cut, so I'm okay with those. Yes. Really like these. Yeah, me too. Me too. And that's why I've been designing for the Imagine Design team all year. So I have them all. But I don't have all the re-inkers because you guys know these aren't cheap. And the only reason I'm wiping this off is in case I drop the stamp, because there's always a chance that I'll do that. These would be fun to shrink too, wouldn't they? Little tiny present charms. They'd be small. Small but cute. Let's do one more. I don't know that I'll use all these, but you know what, I think the way that I'm going to color these is I'm going to spray them. Which is why I use the VersaFine, because it's waterproof. Okay. Of course, I couldn't shrink these. I'd have to do them on shrink plastic. Want me to try one? I will. Get in there. You guys know I love to try things that you asked me to try. Let me see here. My shrink plastic is probably not far away because I've recently used it in a video. Think. Think, 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 think. Where are you? No idea. I don't know where it is. I don't know where I put it. Maybe it's over here. Yep. Sure is. So they make different, like, Sizzix has a lot of different ones. These I got from Simon Says Stamps. Let's go ahead and, if I'm going to shrink things, go ahead and cut this down to whatever will fit in the box. Still too big. I know I could have cut it with my trimmer. Now I need this to go here because these are, you little stinker, it's still too big. One more little sliver. There we go. Are you joking me? Oh yeah, so they're definitely, you're gonna love it. I'll show you. Okay, so I think we should shrink the little car, and we'll shrink the present. And I need to make sure that I leave enough space to cut a, you know, like a loop for the thingies to go through. So always with shrink plastic, you must use Stays On ink. So Stays On. Oh, I'm going to show you, Paula. I'm going to get my alcohol markers out and color these. It's not wonderful to color on. I'll tell you that right now off the top. The other advice that I have to give is that try and get this in one stamp, because a lot of times on a slick surface like this, when you stamp the Stays On, when you stamp it again, it lifts the last layer that you put on. So just make sure you ink up your stamps really well, and just remember that everything is going to shrink. So you really want to make sure you get this down really well the first time. It's perfect. I'm just going to set that aside a moment, give it a second to dry, and clean off my stamps. And I'm cleaning these with 99 or 90% alcohol. It doesn't hurt them. At least it's never hurt my stamps in the years that I've been using it. But if you're worried about it, follow it with water. Get some squeaky clean, and you don't need to purchase Stays On cleaner. Okay, now, where did I put your little thingy? I'm getting a mess going here again, friends. What do you know? Hit it the first time. Okay, so Stays On dries pretty quickly. Let me get a piece of white paper so that you guys can see what's going on here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over, because the alcohol markers will lift the Stays On ink. And let me go grab just a couple of alcohol markers. I'm gonna just grab these guys, because they're nearby, and I have my other alcohol markers rather buried. And let's go with the dull green blend for the tree. So the main thing with coloring with alcohol markers, and you really don't want to try to do a lot of depth on here, because what happens as soon as you start going over it, it gets weird. So I'm just kind of swiping the ink and trying not to go over a spot that I've already gone. Because it doesn't act like it acts on paper. Okay. I should shrink these in my sandwich maker just to mess with everything, huh? So if you look through it, you shouldn't see a bunch of little weirdness lines. I don't know how else to, what other word to use there. Let's get a red, because I like me a red car. Okay, why are these different? Oh, these are the brush. Okay, these are the bullets. Well, no, these are brushes. What the heck? DR3, DR. Oh, I see. Oh, how about that? Okay, whatever. All right, let's go. I think I'm going to go with the dark red. And don't want to do the bumper. It squeaks when you color on it. I don't know if you guys can hear it because I've got a good noise canceling. And I'm not, again, not trying to do big fancy coloring on here because it just doesn't really work out that well. You start seeing the lines. Just like if you were alcohol marker coloring on something that isn't really meant for coloring. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hear it, that's for sure. Even I don't think you guys can hear my air conditioner going in the background, and yet we're running air. It's mid-November, almost the end of November, and it's hot here in Alabama. Or it's more than hot, it's real super humid. I'm going to try and carefully do these and not make a mess if I can help it. Now that would be also red. I got sloppy here. It's because I'm not as close as I actually need to be. Okay. So now I'm going to do the present, and I'm going to do the gold brown because I want that color. I'll do the mid-tone one. And these colors will show it more intensely once you shrink it. So keep that in mind when you color your shrinks. Now, I don't know if the Shrinky Dink brand is colorable. I have no idea because it's been too many years. Okay, and let's do the dark for the closure, whatever this thing is. Ribbon tie, the rope. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take one of my pens here, one that actually works. I know the number 1 works, but that's too fat. Let's get the 8. And decide how I want these to hang. So I think I want this one to hang from here. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw. And the only reason I'm doing this is so that I remember to cut around that. And do one right about here. Okay, now scissors. And guess what? You don't have to cut these perfectly because it's clear. So I will leave a small little border. Borders don't have to be perfect. None of it has to be perfect. So I'm going to punch a hole. Now, me finding my hole punch in this mess. Okay, good. I see it right away. Yay! I'm just going to punch my hole right within there. And then I'm going to just kind of clean that off. My alcohol ink won't come off, but that will. So there, this is ready to go. Let's do this one. I'm focusing here is why I'm quiet, friends. Oh, I forgot to color the trunk of the tree. I better do that or I'll feel weird about it. This is a brown gray, it'll have to do. I don't know which side I'm on. That's the side I colored on, I think. I can't remember now. Maybe not. Let's clean that off a little, just with my finger. Got my hole. All right, let's shrink these bad boys. Now, I have a specialized tool. And, oh, where is it? Oh, Bobby, where is it? It's probably, see why I need to clean. I don't know where the doggone thing is. I might have to do it without it. Because I don't know where I put the doggone thing. You would think. T, where is it? Don't know. Don't know. Okay, we're gonna do without it. I'm gonna grab an acrylic block here. And this might be kind of hard for you guys to see. And what's gonna happen is this thing's gonna try and fly away from me, which is what that tool's for. But I will just grab something different. Let me see, what do I want to grab here? I need my taupe, Bobby. Hang on. Oh my gosh, everything's completely jibber jabbered here. Where are you? What did I run over? I'm running over bubble wrap. That's always fun. So this is gonna try and move around on me. I'm gonna grab a pokey tool here. So you want to have your acrylic block or whatever nearby. Then you're gonna get your heat tool hot. And I'm running it on low because it gets the same temperature, just it doesn't blow as hard. And I'm gonna just kind of hold my pokey tool right here so it doesn't blow away on me. But it'll curl and get strange and do all the things. And you just keep going. Just keep the heat on there. As soon as it starts to, oh, you guys can't even see it, can you? As soon as it starts to straighten itself out, keep it hot, flatten it down. I do, yeah. I was thinking I might do that. No, it doesn't matter which side is down, Meg. Not at all. I was thinking I might grab, I have the pancake maker and the sandwich maker. So it's kind of hard to see because see how intense those colors get? Well, let's put it against something white. They get really, really intense. So you want to kind of go light with your colors. It's a little easier to see on that side. Let's get, I'll show you another tool that works, but it just takes a little bit to heat up. Let's get, I'm going to get my pancake maker. I'm not sure where my sandwich maker is. Let's get this. The sandwich maker is better for bigger ones. This one's fine for small ones. Just plug it in. Here's this one. Okay, where'd the other one go? Here it is. So this one will fit fine in this. I can't tell if this is on or not. Yeah, it feels like it's starting to get warm. We'll see. Hey, Abraham. No, I bought them specifically for crafting. Do you not work anymore? Oh, yeah, it's getting hot. Okay. So, no, it doesn't matter which side you put down, Meg. Not at all. Okay. lay that on there. Close the lid. Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, it's still not quite hot enough. Yeah, now it's going. Flip you over. I need my tweezers. I want to flip it over and make sure that it will flatten itself back out. There it goes. There's some parts that still need to shrink. See if putting the lid down helps at all. Somewhat. Flip you over again. Make sure it's nice and flat. Now our little present is a little charm. Couple of charms to hang off your card or your bookmark or whatever. You know what? Let me just see if I can flatten this guy out a little bit. He's a little bit on the bumpy side. I'm not loving the bumpies on him. Yeah, exactly. That's why that tool that I have that I don't know where I put is so handy, because it's just like this net thing that you hold over it so it doesn't fly around and flip around as much. Let's flip you over. Cook you on the other side a little bit. Try and just get this a little bit flatter. I know. Let's try my cooler one, because it'll fit. There, that kind of got the bumps out. Welcome back, Cordelia. There, that flattened it out a bit. Shrink plastic. So you want to do maybe a little bit lighter on your colors than you expect because of how dark it gets. My fingers are pretty tough. I was once upon a time a guitar player, and once you build those calluses, they never ever go away. Okay, I'm going to unplug this and move it someplace safe. Okay, back to where we were. Was just working on a card. You guys got me sidetracked. You're welcome. I have a video up over on the a recent video over on the Not Too Shabby channel, uh, kind of demonstrating that too, I think, with the actual tool that I used. Let's do, I'm gonna spray stain these. Let's go with, well, of course, vintage photo, and then probably antique linen if I can find it. Where are you? I seriously lose everything, guys. I don't want old paper. I want antique linen. Where are you? Huh. I know I have some because I just bought it. That's scattered straw. That's old paper. What's this? Scattered. Why do I have two scattered straws? Okay. Because I probably bought duplicates because I'm just like the rest of you. Can't find my antique linen. Oh, right here. See, it's sitting right on my desk. Yeah, the tool's from Sizzix, and it's part of a set. So you get um you get a like a round silicone mat, and you get that, and I think there's another tool with it too, but I can't remember. It's been so long. Where's that darn thing? One of these days I will find it. It was probably up there where my shrink wrap was, but whatever. All right, so I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna fancy color these at all. Okay, a little bit of water. Move that around a little. So they kind of look like they were, I'm going to need a little bit more, you know, just paper bag wrapped. The antique linen was kind of a waste. Yeah, and Sizzix makes some shrink plastic that's printable. I have some around here somewhere. I have no clue where. Sorry. So next year, which is coming up, my intention is to again organize this craft room and find a lot of missing things because I'm missing a bunch of things. Oh, thanks, Shanna. That's actually, they're good. I'm gonna fussy cut these out. They're gonna go on, they're gonna go somewhere different. I'm gonna stamp out the bottle brush trees and make a background. Ow. So Paula can see a demo. So just give me 1 second to see if I can find them. I have the ones from Delina, but I already have some that are open. And all my good old stamps are over here. I just can't sneak and get to them without a latch. Let's move you. Oh, you're all big dear. Too chubby to get through here. Ah. Oh, I'm hoping they're in this set. let's do, I'm going to do that also in watercolor. Uh, let's do it on mixed media heavy stock since I can't find any watercolor. Yes, like when the dog bites and the bee stings. And you can't find the opening. I think I'm going to hand stamp these guys. Thanks, Jim. You got me. You got me. I think I want to go the biggest one in the middle because I'm just a freak like that. Okay. Now we're going to use the VersaFine Claire again. And I'm going to go for Shady Lane, I think. I'm just dropping things everywhere. Here we go. This one will look good. Just Shady Lane feels more like a distress color. You don't even have to do these in distress colors if you don't want to. Let's do second generation right here. Do one here. Let's find another green that would feel. Let's do spruce. I don't feel like spruce is going to work because it's too blue of a green. Let's just stick with the Shady Lane. Watching while filling your pill bot. Oh, I know. I have to fill mine. I fill mine every Tuesday morning. If I don't remember if I took my pills or not, and you really don't want to double up on those. And then when I use my inhaler, because it's a PRN or as needed, I have to write it down, and I write down the time and everything because I'll take it and immediately forget if I took it or not. Okay, do this last tree. Ignoring me. How dare you? I'll probably trim this off a little. So anyway, there's the bottle brush trees in just a single color. Oops, I made a mess there. That's okay. You can make a mess if you want to. You can leave your mess behind. Ah. Your Thursday after dinner chore got you. Yeah, I don't. I do mine Tuesday mornings when I wake up so that I take Tuesday's medication. Yeah, it's a hot mess. And listen, I don't make a big fuss on how clean my stamps are. If they're lightly used and I'm giving them away to you, then I'll clean them real good. Otherwise, they're mine. It's my business. Okay, so I'm going to trim this off. No, you can go there. Let's go for 5.25. And let's do some speckled egg. We'll do a little bit of, what's this? Peel paint. I need a pepele towel. Are they? I don't know why I shake these. You don't need to shake them. Although it does say to shake them. I'm not, the biggest rule follower when it comes to stuff like that. I'm almost out of speckled egg. I give that a second. Which dark green ink did I use for the trees? I used Versafine Claire and Shady Lane. And for this green on here, the spray I used peeled paint. Okay, let's get some more water squirts on there. A little bit bigger ones. And that won't impact the trees at all because they're waterproof. See, I want some blue to show through here, so that's why I am doing a lot of splattering, but that blue is not going to do. Let's try some. I just want to keep it in the blue-gray range. Let's try some weathered wood. Yeah, I think that's going to be more like it. You know what? I've melted one of these before. Let's get it out of the way. Yeah, that's way more like it with that blue. It just had a, it didn't melt through completely, so don't worry. Okay, let's get a little bit of white splatter going on here, and I'm going to cheat. Wait, before I do that, I want to do some more stamping. See. You know what? Let's keep it Christmas. I don't want to do it with those. I'm going to do it with. Oh, where's that calendar? What I loved about that set. Yes. Yeah, it could be messy. I was doing a card today for a hop that's coming out tomorrow, and I was doing black splatter on it. I was terrified because I was using my Indian ink, and I was scared to death that it was going to make big, giant splooches, but it didn't. Or I was going to knock the whole bottle over because, yeah, I could. That's something I could easily do. Okay. Love that. Okay, let's do that with. Okay, let's start coordinating with our presents. Do a little vintage photo here. Okay, Delina. Well, the good thing about watching the replay is that you can double speed it. Hey, Michelle. Good to see you. Are you back in Australia? I saw that you were maybe in somewhere in Asia. I just want to use it. This here is one of my favorite sets. Oh, I did have a ticket. I'm not a repeat stamper. I know a lot of people will do like a repeat pattern. I'm not a fan. Um, I don't like to do it myself. Put it that way. It's not that I like it or don't like it. I just I'm a little bit neurotic. Hi, Jesse. I mean, Heather. Okay. Not going too crazy on this. Let's do the, instead of the oxide, let's do the fresh corduroy ink. I don't want that super dark. It's just supposed to be in the background. I'm gonna have to clean up this whole mess. Okay, so now the presents. think what I'll do is make a collage on here. If you are anti-fussy cut, look away. Okay, let's get the sentiment. Oops, I knocked my glasses off my face. Delina, you sent me two oh, she's gone, huh? Let's do Magical December. Thailand. Oh, cool. Oh, you just tagged along? Oh gosh, I would have been shopping and eating and all the things. Okay, I'm gonna stamp this and cut that out with something. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's about the right size. So I'm just trying to grab a scrap here. I need another color in here. Let's try. Let's do rainforest. Oh, you're still here. Okay. Yeah, now I forgot what I was going to ask you. Never mind. No, I did not submit for Craft Roulette this week. I have to get them in by Sunday, and I've just been real super busy. Okay, now I want to cut that out, and I do want to cut a circle. So let's grab a die here. Perfect. I like that. Okay, I'm going to walk over to my Vagabond because I don't have room on my desk to get out my scalp. Definitely not going to keep that white. That's too light for what I'm looking for. Okay, and then we're going to need a ticket. Okay, let's one thing at a time. Kind of got that a little crooked, but that's okay because I'm collaging here. I'm going to get out my cookie dough brush and come in with some cookie dough. Oh yeah, you sent two of those. I wondered if you had opened the other one, but I can get off my lazy duff and look. Now my ink wasn't quite dry, so it's kind of smearing, and I'm kind of okay with that. Okay. Then come in with my vintage photo. Edge this. Quite a bit. I feel like I'm going to need some red in here too. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to pull red in, but I'm going to. Might as well just get the edges of this too. Oh, I'll make a red ticket. Red ticket is the ticket. Here's a ticket right here. Let's go. Did I have anything big enough piece left of this scrap? I think I do. I think I do. Okay, cool beans. Let's, before I do that, I don't want this one to smear, but I want a little background color going on here. Just a little bit. Okay, and red, I need red. I'm gonna go with strawberry. Yeah, it looks like neither of them were open, so I guess you bought triplets. Another bag, like a shopping bag, or another like suitcase bag, for your bringing your stuff home. Inquiring minds want to know, Michelle. Okay, I'm feeling like this. I'm not loving how that is. It's too big. So, guess what, friends? No, I'm just gonna let it. Because it's covering my trees. Too much of my trees is the problem. And I've got myself off camera. Yeah, the pop of red was it. Oh my goodness. I'm dying to know what you bought. Pixar, it didn't happen. Okay, let's start to put this card together. I'm not going to do any stitching on it tonight because I can't get to my sewing machine. You guys, you got to know I am a stinking hot mess. Let's do edge this with the vintage photo just to pull everything together. Oh, good. I hope you do use your stamp sets, and I'm always happy if somebody's inspired, and I'm double happy if somebody cases my card. I'm never bothered by that at all. I think that's the finest compliment you can get. Okay. That melt in the spring. I don't know that whole song, and now it's going to drive me crazy, Jim. We'll put this down on a craft card base because that only makes sense. And then I'm going to figure out a cluster for this. Mixed media paper holds up very well too. Mixed media. Oh, I forgot to use that embossing folder. Dang it, Bobby. I better emboss a piece of paper, huh? Okay. wonder if I emboss this. That might look interesting. I'm going to try it. I know I left that folder out because I planned on using it. Now I don't know where it is. Maybe I didn't leave it out. You never know with me. Nope, I didn't. Okay, this is the crackle paint. Now, is this a 3D? Okay, so like this one reminds me of the other one that I have, my snowflakes from Simon. And so I feel like I know my sandwich. I'm going to just go ahead and grab a piece of craft too, since there's so much room on here. I don't really need to wet that, but I should probably dampen this a little bit. Okay, go into the Vagabond. BRB. Papers, books, and ribbons, clothes, and a few handbags. Okay, handbags. Ah, do not trip over them. No, back up. In there crooked. Okay, let's step around the minefield here. Here's how that comes out. So either side is super cool. So, what you can do in a case like this is you can go darker or lighter. I like to go lighter. I like to do that with this. And let's go with let's go with Lost Shadow. So I use a felt on here. And I'm just going to lightly come over this. Just to kind of bring out the color there. Or bring out the pattern. This is Lost Shadow Distress Oxide, by the way. Just keep a really light hand, and if you're using something flat like that, it pretty much doesn't get too much into. And with the Lost Shadow, even when it does, it leaves a kind of a neat effect because it stays flat. So, you know, it doesn't get down into the deeper parts. It just stays on the very top. So I can flip this over, and I'll use a different color here. Let's see. I'm going to use Broken China. I want to use Broken China. Yeah, I feel like a blue wall, don't you? It is definitely cool. Let's see. That is darker blue. I'm going to ink the whole thing, and then I'll go over the top. So because this is craft paper, I'm not going to get, you know, real true to color there with it. We'll go over top with a darker color. No, you still want to, like, typically when there's cracks, I'm thinking here. Allow me to think a moment. It's going to show what's underneath. So you might have a white wall underneath, you might have a blue wall underneath, you might have a green wall underneath. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper towel and just kind of come over this so that the surface is dry enough for me to come over it with the lost shadow. I put it away, didn't I? Yes, I did. So it's almost like using a brayer. Yeah, this is good because it's not super dark. You guys sending me off on little squirrel trips. Yeah, you know, like the older colors, the older Tim Holtz colors, I feel like they get ignored anymore. I'm getting low on my lost shadow. I think that's what's going on. Like I can't feel any ink really on there. I know there's some on there, but it definitely needs to be re-inked. So it doesn't take away from the broken china at all. It just gives it a little extra texture. And that was a whole rabbit hole. I love it. So, oops, I made a mess on that side, but that's okay because I like this side. No problem. That's what I enjoy doing lives for, is because, you know, people have questions and oh, God knows I'm so lazy. It's not that I'm lazy, it's that it's really hard for me to see stuff on my phone, let alone when I'm trying to type it. Let's finish this card anyway. So I gave that some texture. I feel like I want to do something with that texture. Um, bum, bum, bum. Let me just lightly come over this with the vintage photo. Okay. We're doing a cluster of sorts. I don't want to cover my trees that much. That's all there is to it. I don't. So guess what? Chicken butt. I'm going to cut this out. It'll just take me a minute. Okay. Yes, much better. We've got a ticket to our magical December. I'm still struggling because I'm covering trees. All right, Cordelia, see you later. Want to cover as little as possible of those trees without. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I need a something to lay that down on. Ooh, I've got this. I have this. This is that medical paper that I spray stained the crud out of. I see my tweezers anywhere. There they are. Okay. I need red. I need more red. No, I don't. I don't know what I need. Let's grab another slice of this and put it here. You stink butt. Me trying to put things together. Okay, I need cheesecloth. I know, right, Cheryl? Red's my favorite. Okay, this is not cheesecloth. Where did I put all my colored cheesecloth? Nobody knows. It's the same old story. I'm going to steal this ribbon off of this card. Yes, yes, yes. I'm taking forever, you guys. I know, I'm sorry. Got too many sidetracks. Okay, now. I don't think I like the second one. This is some stuff that I tea-dyed, or I didn't tea-dye it, I sprayed it. I don't remember which color I sprayed it with, though. I'm taking forever to decide. Kind of like that. All right, let's start with that. Let's start by attaching this to this magical December. I'm going to use my stapler. Let's get those close together so I can do them easily. Stapler. Did I get them both? Yep, barely, but I got them. A little bit. I still want cheesecloth. I found another use for cheesecloth, and so it's everywhere in my house, but the white stuff is what I use for my butter making. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Okay, I need this to be colored. Give it a quick dry. Okay, a little heat. I want cheesecake too. See the steam coming off of there? Don't worry, it's not smoke. Yes, I want cheesecake. I didn't have any dinner today or lunch, so I'm definitely going to be having some leftover enchiladas. Okay, I have to decide where I want these guys to hang. I'm going to stick this down right here. Just so it's stuck to that piece so I can maneuver things around. Now you can't even see that at all. Okay. Get it more directly underneath. Yeah. Yeah, I made green chicken enchiladas. I need this to be a little bit darker. It's a little too light for me. Could wrinkle it up too, but I'm not going to bother with all that. Okay. Happy with the present there. All right, that's an okay cluster. Thing. That one hanging there. Do this one in here. Don't worry, the glue will dry clear. really want this tucked over like that. So I'm going to. Just going to add a little dab of glue. And it doesn't matter if you cover part of the sentiment because it's a cluster. It's not. Uh-oh, that thing's coming apart on me. I think I had done this red. I want to say I used aged mahogany. I don't remember though. Don't stick to my finger. Okay, friends, I have used my stash. And now I have to decide where on here I want this to go, if at all. If at all, to be perfectly honest with you. Sometimes you just have to do surgery and add more glue. I can't do this, you guys. I just don't want to cover so much. But I'm going to, or not. Now you can't even tell they're trees. Maybe like that. Okay, guys, I'm going to commit here. I'm just committing to right there, and it is what it is, because I think what happened is I ended up not really liking the color of my stamp. It happens. So, there we go. I have used my Happy Mail, made a background panel. Oh, where's the shrinkies? I don't think they'll look good on here, but maybe the little present. Oh, that would look cute, huh? Cover that whole thing and put the little Volkswagen. He's a little dark, though. Kind of like that present right there. But it has to be able to move around. Okay, I have a plan. Yeah, if you ever wonder what's all over my hands, I've either been cooking or crafting. See if I can get these both through this little hole. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Get in there. Oh. Little stuff anymore is so frustrating. No, I don't like that. Let's just do it a knot. Go knot it there, and then come back and knot it down here. There. We use one of the little shrinkies there. You guys know I'm going to cannibalize this card, right? Anyways, I thank you guys for coming and being patient and hanging out for almost 2 hours. You guys know I don't typically like to go that long, but I really had a lot of fun. I thank you again to Delina and Chow for sending me the goodies. There's nothing cooler than getting goodies. And be on the lookout for a giveaway pretty soon. Because I'll be giving some of that stuff away. Oh, you like those bottle brush trees? If you would use my affiliate links, like for scrapbook.com, you can find them there. But I don't have an affiliate for Stampers Anonymous, but I will say that they offer free shipping. So honestly, I would shop there. Because free shipping, right? Because some places, like Ranger's not bad. That's only like $6 for shipping with them. But Stampers Anonymous, the shipping's free, and they always have Tim Holtz stamps. From stamp set number 1 up to, what are we, in the 600s now? Anyway, I had fun hanging out with you guys, and don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and little tape kitty says bye. I'm gonna go eat. I'm starving. Bye.